Hi everyone, it's Maddie. Welcome back to my channel. We are back again with another styling session, this time with the Chanel cruise launch, which happened this last Monday. I picked up some of my items already. I'm still waiting on a few more, but I wanted to share what I already had with you and go through a little bit of styling, a little bit of history, a little bit of chit chat, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We have fun. Let's get into it. Okay, starting with this item that I'm so excited for. And when I saw this on the runway, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm like really into that. And I don't know why. And then the more I learned about this, the more I'm like, oh, maybe that's why I was like really drawn to this piece. So in here is just this really small, let's see, where am I putting everything? Silk scarf. It has the CC on it, the florals, the chain detail. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. The lighting's a little bit funny. It's like overcast today, but there's like actual gold in the texture of the scarf. So the amazing thing about the scarves for the cruise collection is that, well, they have this special tag. So it says Chanel Archive. So this is an archival design from a Chanel partner, so Massaro, which is based in Lake Como, Italy. It's an Italian silk house that Chanel has partnered with, and I think based on what I've seen online, I think Massaro is now a part of Late 19M. The way I was reading it is it seemed like maybe Chanel had acquired them. But anyway, these scarves are printed in Lake Como, Italy. These are archival prints from the Karl Lagerfeld era. And they brought them back special for this collection. This particular design comes in 2 different sizes. This is just like the little bandana size. So you can, I like it, 1, as a bag charm. 2, they had some models with 2 of them like tied around their ankles. So I was like, maybe I need a second one. Although I heard that perhaps these sold out because of like the archival history to them. Just something really cute, and it's just so pretty. Something about the floral print, like I was immediately drawn to this. This was actually a part of the look that I have to share with you today. So, and it's also just like so pretty on a bag. Like what bag am I gonna tie this on? Maybe just this. So I could like pull the pink, but it just adds like the sweetest touch. And I love, like, I don't know, I love the partnership angle. I love the history angle. I love that it's like vintage revival. It just feels so fresh and chic. I'm wearing right now a sweater from the 2024, 5? When was this cruise collection? This was the Virginie Viard's very last. So this was Marseille. Was that only last year? Time flies. But anyway, this is the first item. I think it's really cute. There's multiple prints. I've heard that they sold out, although I find that hard to believe. I just feel like silks don't really sell out at Chanel, but maybe I'm underestimating everyone's kind of whatever retro vibes. So that is the first item. The second item is kind of 2, but it's packaged together here in this giant envelope. And this, okay, so it's cruise collection, right? Which is like the summer, it's like warm weather in the winter type collection, but this item is actually a little bit like winter in the winter. So I got this, oops, where's everything going? Little button down sweater top. I loved this on the runway. I liked the combination of colors. She was carrying like an orange suede kind of like camera bag. And this was actually a 3-piece set, and I only went for 2 of the pieces. I felt like the cardigan was really nice, but it was kind of giving Harry Potter a little bit. And I just wasn't sure if I would style it on its own, whereas this felt like super duper classic. Okay, let me show you. So the buttons are the lions, and in this case, the lions are for Italy, not for Leo's. Like Como, something about a lion. Okay, and I took this in a size 38 actually, and this was $39.50, and then the fabric content. Where are you, little tag? I think it's a cashmere cotton blend. So, oh, let me take my cozy cardigan off. So this is, I mean, I'm gonna be wearing this now for winter, but it could also be like a summery piece. This is just a t-shirt from Lisette and like dark wide leg jeans, but this is one of the ways that I would totally wear this pullover. I feel like it's running slightly oversized because a 38 would be a US 6 and I'm probably closer to a 10 right now. So just like, I even like it unbuttoned with a t-shirt underneath, kind of like that. It's just like super preppy, super comfy, super cute. Or you could pop the collar. You know what it kind of reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of like 90s Abercrombie and Fitch. Like, I don't know, I used to wear so many Henley tops like this. That's what it is. It's like a Henley. Anyway, so it's just like a really nice little sweater, and I feel like very fall. So the bag that she carried actually really reminded me of my Natural Sob Kelly. This is probably has too many bag charms on it right now. So let's pull one off. But it's just kind of like, it was this warm brown, it was a suede color, but I feel like this is kind of like the perfect substitute for it, where it's like preppy, but with like a little something else. It kind of gives like a contrast. And actually this scarf was a part of the look too. So it was like a very kind of eclectic color combination that they had going. Just ignore the tag on the scarf for now. Okay, maybe we need to take this little cat toy off. Oh, now we're lost. But do you see the vision with the bag? It's kind of like matching, but not matching, but kind of like giving, it's kind of like a school look, but grown up, but not totally school. Anyway, so I took, yeah, this is a 38 and I feel like it's quite roomy on me. So I would say for this piece, definitely it's like running a bit oversized. And the cardigan, the one that I tried on in store was, I think, a 46 and it was really big. So I could probably take, you know, you still want a cardigan oversized, but you could probably take like a 40 or a 42 in that. But it was literally like so many layers. I don't think this goes. The matchy-matchy of it was kind of like the vibe, but gosh, a beautiful mess. So the way I had it, it's like if you wanted to put another layer on top, I just feel like you don't need it. I mean, I know this isn't, I know that isn't a thing, but you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like another one of these, it would be like too heavy, it would be too much. And I just kind of like it on its own. So then the last piece that I got that day, I like it also, button to the top. What's that? Trench coat button to the top. Those ballerina ass slippers. Okay. Finally, the second piece in here, I'm sure you can guess, I've been alluding to it the whole time, is the little skirt to this set. And this I took in I think this is a 46. Yeah, this is a 46. So maybe the sweater I tried on was actually a 48. It was big, it was roomy, but I would totally wear it as a set too. So let's do that and I'll come back. I feel like as a set, it's super schoolgirl, like Gossip Girl, Harry Potter, something. I put a little headband on because I was like, let's go for it, especially with the Kelly. It's like, oh, she's preppy. Oh, she's preppy with an attitude. But I love like this warm brown with it. I feel like they were really onto something with that. It's just a really comfy, it's quite thick. So like this, is Is it cruise collection? I mean, like maybe if you were on a boat, literally at night. With the other sweater, I feel like it's kind of a lot. Okay, and then, let me unbutton this. But also I feel like with one of my gold bags, my gold Birkin would be really cute. Even with my little heart crossbody, I think it's like kind of gives a girly look. I don't mind black and navy, like this t-shirt's black, for example. I feel like that's kind of cute on its own too. With a burgundy bag. Oh my gosh, and loafers. Very preppy. Very, oh, I'm just visiting from my international school. How are we doing this? Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm not mad at that. And then when it gets cold at night, you throw on the sweater. So, I mean, I was actually really loving a lot of different pieces from this collection. Ooh, I almost feel like this because it's like, has the really subtle blue tinge to it. It kind of pulls from the navy. I don't know. And the gold hardware. And it's just like the prep on prep. Ooh, skinny. Okay. But yeah, this collection really appealed to me. There's a few more items that I have my eye on. I actually ended up, if you follow me on Instagram, which you should follow me on Instagram, I ended up texting my sales associate for the white cardigan as like soon as I posted it to stories, and she was like, oh my gosh, thank goodness you did, because it was like me and one other person running for it. And I was like, okay, which of you is watching my stories and texting your essay? But anyway, so that's coming in. I'm gonna try a gold jacket from this collection, and I also have one bag. I have to say, I was really tempted. There's like this straw raffia like tote bag, but like it's like a mini tote. I didn't think I would like it as much as I do, and I've seen it now online in a natural color, kind of like closer to this. And in the natural color, it's really good. So what's left on my list? If I could get another one of these scarves, 100% I would, especially now that like I understand a little bit more about the history and the savoir-faire and all of that. Yeah, like I said, I got the crochet cardigan, the gold jacket I want to try, and then there's like a couple of other pieces here and there. But overall, I feel like this was like a really nice, fun, girly, just like breath of fresh air collection. It feels good to just be like feeling good buying Chanel again without like all of the drama of like new creative director, blah, blah, blah. I promise you, when the new stuff comes from Matthew's collection, like it's gonna be like this all over again. Everyone's gonna be in love with it, and we're all gonna be happy, and we're all gonna get along, and we're all gonna buy Chanel. I just feel like the initial shock value really did it for some people, and so that's okay. I can't wait till I'll be friends again and I'll be loving Chanel again. Like we are right now for this collection. So what do you think of it? I mean, like literally, I'm actually very happy with this purchase, because so often with Chanel, you're like buying off season, and to actually be buying on season and have like the item you can wear now, I'm way, way into it. So what do we think? Flats or loafers with this? Or like the little boat shoes. Okay, anyway, I hope you're all having a really great day. Let me know what you love from this collection down below. Are you planning to pick anything up? Is anything else still on your wish list? What do you think of these items? But only if it's nice things. And otherwise, I will see you in my next video. Okay, I hope you're all having a really great day. Talk to you soon. Bye.